Welcome to Salisbury University on the Air, a program highlighting the activities and the people of the campus. I'm your host, Susan Purnell. We are all excited to be back for SU on the Air following our summer break, and my guest today is especially excited for the start of the academic year, a year that we hope is close to normal. It's been an eventful 18 months since the COVID-19 pandemic began affecting so many, including SU students, faculty, and staff. Joining me today to discuss the road back is SU President Charles White. So, hey, Chuck, good to see you again.
It's good to see you too, Susan.
Absolutely. Well, from what I can tell, this year is just a little bit different than last year. Can you tell us a little bit about the feel versus last year of coming back to school?
I was telling a group yesterday that this is one of my favorite times of year. And I love watching the sidewalks fill up and the classrooms fill up and the dining hall fill up with students and faculty and staff. And we haven't had that in a couple of years. And so it's really bringing some of the joy back to my job and my life.
I'm so glad for all of us, and particularly for you since you're sort of in charge over there. I should say over here because we are on campus talking. I noticed it this morning. The kids are moving in. First of all, it's so funny to see the things that they bring to college. I mean, huge TVs and refrigerators with lots of Gatorade. It's so funny.
Well, that TV is great for Zooming, right?
Well, that's true. If they have any virtual classes, they can use the TV. That's absolutely right. What can you say about this last 18 months and the way that SU has accommodated in order to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic?
Well, I am extremely proud of the whole team, the faculty, the staff, the students, the administrators, because everybody did what needed to be done to keep each other safe first. And then we stayed open. About 50% of our classes had an in-person component, either fully face-to-face or hybrid. I taught a hybrid course last fall. And we kept the educational process going. We kept that great educational environment going for most people in most classes. And that was really important because as you look nationally, it doesn't always happen. And education has been a real tragedy in some places in our country.
Oh, I know that's true. I know my alma mater, Gettysburg, they sent everybody home.
Yeah.
Said, sorry, we can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was all luck, Chuck. I think you guys had some good planners.
We had great planners and a great campus health team.
In such an unprecedented time, it's amazing how it turned out. Now, as you just said, the academic process didn't stop. It was just a little different last year with virtual, with hybrid, and then, of course, some in-person learning. This year, is there a lot more of that in-person learning going on?
Yes, we're about 80 to 85% of our classes are fully face-to-face or hybrid, and so the classrooms are back to full density. In the last 18 months, our classrooms were socially distanced, so very fewer students could fit in a classroom. And so you had situations where students had to be on Zoom and other students were in the classroom because not everybody could fit. It was kind of a mess, but we're back to near normal this year. We're going to have masks in classrooms, and right now, at least for the next couple of weeks, we'll have masks in all indoor spaces on campus.
Is there a vaccine mandate or no?
There is a vaccine mandate. The University System of Maryland requires vaccines of all students and employees. But we recognize that there are some people who can't be vaccinated, and they can get exemptions from the requirement. And anybody who is not vaccinated for any reason has to undergo testing twice a week. So we can keep an eye on transmission and spread of the disease if it happens on our campus.
That's just great. Now, how important do you think going back to this in-person learning situation is?
It's absolutely critical. It's what makes SU such a special place. There are lots of places you can get a higher education, but there are very few places where you have that special bond between a student and a faculty member, sometimes between a student and a staff member, sometimes between a student and a coach. And having that in-person experience where people can look each other in the eye and figure it out together is extremely important. I hear stories about the importance of that mentorship and face-to-face interaction almost every day. And so we need to get back to that full force.
I couldn't agree more. Most of my college memories are those kinds of one-on-one situations with either fellow students or my professors. So will you be back in the classroom teaching this fall?
I am.
Are you? What are you teaching?
I'm teaching general chemistry, freshman, and we start on Tuesday.
That was my only C in college.
Yeah. Well, I got a C in chemistry too.
I wasn't so good at chemistry. I just never got it. Yeah.
So I'll be back in the classroom twice a week and just
so
loving
wonderful. That's wonderful. Now I know that last year many of the cultural events had to be curtailed or at least experienced virtually. I know that I, for one, will be glad when that comes back. Are things opening up culturally?
Things are opening up culturally. We're going to have people in masks, certainly for at least the next couple of weeks and probably after. But we are also providing opportunities for people who aren't comfortable coming to campus to experience those cultural events through live streaming. So we'll have both things available for a while. And I know people are getting excited about being back in the auditorium because that's really where the chill goes up and down your spine.
It does. There's just something about it's a concert versus hearing it on the radio. Yeah, absolutely. Now let's talk about your athletic teams, which I know have been there for a little while because I've seen them. And I know I've changed lots of batteries and fixed watch bands for your SU baseball team.
Yes.
Because they were huge champions. Tell us about some of the other big wins that we might not know about.
Well, all of our teams practiced and played this past year. We were very intentional about providing that opportunity. They had to do all sorts of special things, special testing, more frequent testing. They had to be pretty well isolated from everybody else because they knew that if one person became sick or a close contact, that jeopardized the entire team.
Right.
And so they were terrific. They were really, really good all season long. So they did get to practice and they did get to play and they did get to win. And when they did, it was amazing. Not very many presidents can say that their university won 2 national championships in one semester.
That's amazing.
But we did it in women's lacrosse and in baseball, and I'm so proud of those teams.
And you got into the finals for the men's lacrosse.
The men's lacrosse was about an inch and 20 seconds away from a national championship.
I know we were in Mexico and we had to sit in the hotel room and watch the final.
And we had a couple of other teams that were really close too. They were in it regionally and nationally in the NCAA. So I am tremendously proud of our student athletes, and we're looking forward to another great year.
And so if we go to these games, are we allowed to sit in the stands now?
We are. All the outdoor events, there are no restrictions right now. Volleyball is a fall sport, and that's indoor. And so we probably are going to have some restrictions on the number of people that we allow in the bleachers, and probably, definitely require masks. There will be a little bit of restriction for volleyball, but all the outdoor sports are just completely open.
Wow, I know a lot of us in the community will be happy about that because we got tired of looking at those little cardboard faces.
Yes. Those cardboard fans don't cheer very loud.
No, they're just a silent bunch, aren't they? They really are. So, as you said, safety has been your highest priority. And I know you've had to adapt in different ways throughout the whole process. And change is the only thing we can count on. So, we're talking about things today, but gosh knows what's going to happen tomorrow with this daggone disease. How how can people get the information they need to know what exactly is required on campus this year?
Well, we have several resources, but the most important place is on our website. If you go to the Salisbury University homepage, to salisbury.edu, there's a big yellow banner, gold banner up at the top, and that has a link to our coronavirus webpage that has all of the policies, all of the latest information that people need to come back to campus to figure out if they need a test or a screen, what the restrictions are. And if you don't find an answer there, send an email to stayinformed@salisbury.edu, and we have a bunch of people who are answering questions on that email address.
Good.
And so you can get whatever your question is. If you can't find the answer on our website, send us an email and we'll get you set up.
So say I'm a high school student and I'm thinking, I really want to consider SU. Can I visit?
Yes.
Okay.
So we have been having in-person visits all during COVID. They are smaller groups and they are spread out, and we're pretty careful about keeping people socially distanced. Everybody has to screen when they come to campus. So we're being a little bit cautious, taking some extra precautions, but that in-person visit is a really important part of letting people know about the Salisbury University experience and why this place is so special. And so we decided to keep those things going even through the pandemic.
Oh, so you've been doing that
Absolutely.
all through.
Yep, all last winter.
Just using the usual protocols, the masks and the social distancing.
Yep.
What are you personally looking forward to most in returning to campus this year?
As I said before, it's walking around campus, it's seeing all the students in the sidewalks, in the union, in the academic commons, in the dining hall. I typically go over to have lunch in the dining hall once or twice a week during the school year and sit with a group of students and find out what's going on, what's in their heads.
Do you really? You just go in and say, hi, I'm Chuck, and I sit?
I sit down, I ambush a group of
Where's
students.
the cool table?
That's right. I don't always sit with the cool kids, but I usually try to find somebody who has an interesting story, and they almost never disappoint me.
I bet. And I think they probably appreciate that chance to be able to reach out and talk to you.
Well, at first it's a little bit scary, I think, but for example...
What'd I do wrong?
A couple of years ago, I had lunch with a student, and he felt comfortable enough that a few weeks later he came back and interviewed me for a class project.
Oh, that's great.
So,
and good that you said
nice.
yes, that you would do that. Yeah. That's terrific. Well, thank you so much for everything you've done, and I hope this will be a completely different, wonderful year this year. And I appreciate your being here.
Thank you, Susan.
Thanks, Chuck.
Very happy to be here.
What a trying year and a half it has been for all of us. I'm excited to see the new semester here and all of the activity that's already happening across the campus. There's nothing like the sights and sounds of a bustling campus, and all that contributes to the community. New students coming to SU have a few chances during the summer to be on campus and learn about their new home, including preview days. Let's take a look and see what that entails. You can see there just how excited these students are to begin their time as Seagulls. As mentioned earlier, some in-person events are coming back to SU this semester. Let's take a look at what's happening this month. remember, COVID-19 protocols could change any time, and some events may not be open to the public if they do. Be sure to visit www.salisbury.edu/events for the most up-to-date information. I'd like to thank my guest, Dr. Charles White, President of Salisbury University. I'm Susan Purnell, and this has been Salisbury University on the Air. Thank you for watching. Here's another look at the events that are happening on campus.
Salisbury University opens doors for every student who wants to succeed. A proud member of the University System of Maryland, we are committed to increasing affordability and access to higher education in Maryland. As a public institution, we create opportunities to improve lives and communities across the state and beyond. And by supporting our regional economy, we lift everyone in Maryland a little bit higher. SU consistently ranks among the nation's best colleges by the Princeton Review, U.S. News and World Report, Money, Forbes, and others. Students rave about our Guerrieri Academic Commons, which is ranked as one of the top 20 university libraries in the country. Our online graduate programs in business and nursing are highly ranked, and with many student-led initiatives, we are a national leader in sustainability. All SU students have the opportunity to take inspiration beyond the classroom, engaging in research and scholarship as undergraduates. SU has been named by the State Department as a top producer of Fulbright students for the past 4 years. More than 60 students have won national and international fellowships and awards in recent years. Expert faculty mentors help students amplify their strengths and their goals. SU offers over 60 undergraduate majors, master's degrees, and doctoral programs. We provide a high-quality education at an affordable price for more than 8,000 students and their families. For more than a decade, we've been recognized as a best value among public colleges. We are responsible stewards of student tuition dollars, Maryland taxpayer dollars, and private support, including generous gifts for 5 endowed colleges and schools. Engagement and outreach are central to the SU experience. Our regional GIS cooperative, Literacy Center, award-winning public school partnerships, Research Center for Delmarva History, and Cutting Edge Medical Simulation Center all serve our area and provide experiential learning for our students. We also are home to an Institute for Civic Engagement and the Business, Economic, and Community Outreach Network, Beacon. In 2020, SU received external grants and contracts totaling over $6.2 million for efforts including college and career readiness, opioid-impacted family support, nursing shortages, and scientific research. SU provides an excellent education right here in Maryland, where more than 37,000 alumni have stayed to invest in their state. Graduates contribute to Maryland's workforce as teachers, nurses, civil servants, corporate leaders, and entrepreneurs. We proudly salute over 1,300 alumni business owners. We partner and develop the next generation of talent on the Eastern Shore, including through our Mid-Atlantic Sales and Marketing Institute. Our entrepreneurship competitions and new Rommel Center for Entrepreneurship in downtown Salisbury help create startups and jobs. SU itself is one of Wacomico County's largest employers, and our regional economic impact is approximately $600 million annually. Diversity and inclusion are at the forefront of Salisbury University initiatives, as we ensure our curriculum helps students confront inequality and promote equity. With dedicated faculty and staff and our Center for Equity, Justice, and Inclusion, we are working to inspire a campus culture that serves as a model for inclusive excellence. We prepare students for life and leadership in an interconnected world. Salisbury University is helping Maryland rank nationally for its educated workforce, advancing racial equity and social justice, driving innovation statewide, and expanding access to excellent, affordable education. SU is one of the best investments you can make in Maryland's future.
Thank you for giving.
Thank you for giving.
Thank you for giving.
Thank you so much for giving.
Thank you for giving.
Thank you for giving.
I appreciate your donation to Salisbury University.
Thank you for giving today.
Salisbury University staff, thank you for giving on Giving Day.
Thank you for giving today.
Thank you for giving today. Thank you for giving on SU Giving Day.
Thank you. We're so grateful for you matching our donations. Thank you.
Congratulations to our graduates. Go out and live your dream. Be the change you wish to see in the world.
Thank you, parents, family, and friends for being there. I hope you all take the time to enjoy the moment. Congratulations, class of 2021.
It's been our honor to have you learn with us. Please stay in touch as you journey on, and I wish you all the very best for the future.
You don't know how much you have meant to us and will continue to mean to us as the years pass. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Congratulations, class of 2021. We're excited for you and proud of you. Go Gulls!
We are so proud of today's graduates. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Go Goals! We made it!
Congratulations! Go Goals!
Congratulations, class of 2021.
Best of luck!
We did it!
Soar high, my Gulls!
Congratulations! We did it!
We did that thing!
Let's soar high, Salisbury.
Go Purdue graduates!
Congratulations to the Seidel School class of 2021.
Class of 2021, congratulations. You did it. You made it to the finish line. I'm so proud of you.